Well, since we
Oh, okay, we got it.
There's a huge lag.
Yeah.
Hello, Aaron. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Outstanding.
Are you able to hear me through all the background music?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Good.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Well, welcome. We're streaming right now from. We have Leaford online from Shenzhen.
Excellent.
We have Julie, and there's Julie. She just bent right over in the camera. You got a great stream going there, by the way. It's very clear. But we have Julie from St. Louis. We have Kevin coming in and out from Connecticut. How's your meet going?
Right now it's going really well. Pretty slow right now. The bulk of the people, just because of the time of day, they're just getting off work, so they'll be streaming in here probably over the next hour or so. But we've got we've got a pretty good crew. Let me see if I can. So that's all of our group right there, and then back here behind me. Ooh, get my bald head out of the way. Wow. So yeah, it's been really good. We had one of the local TV stations here for a couple hours. They interviewed half a dozen or so vapors. Watch Fox 13's website in Utah. Hopefully they'll have the video posted sometime here this evening.
Cool. Well, be sure to get us a link. Tell us about what's going on out there, man, in Utah. What happened to you guys?
We got the shaft, to put it politely and politically correct. The governor signed the HB 245 back on the 19th. He did it under the table, did not announce it to anyone. In fact, even on the government website where they listed all the bills that he signed, it was not listed, so we were under the impression it had not been signed yet. And then we got an alert yesterday afternoon from the automated bill system that told us that he did sign it. So it does ban indoor usage effective July 1.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I know everybody's been working very hard out there to keep against that ban, and it's sad day.
It really was kind of a bummer of a day. But honestly, when I was talking to the VP Live team last night, I'm really looking at it as a positive, even though it is a bit of a shitty situation, frankly. But really, what it's going to do is kind of launch the next level of our group, and we're going to start designing some sort of a statewide PR campaign.
Well, you've done an amazing job so far. I'll tell you what, for a small group, you've got quite a bit of attention, and that's always good. I think sometimes, like you said, if you take the positive out of it, you pulled together a good group of people there, and
Yep.
Well, more than that, you can look at this situation as an opportunity to educate the public. Not to drag politics into it, but if you take a look at the pushback that's going on right now against all of these Republican bills, the voter restrictions, abortion restrictions, all of this Republican overreach, as some commentators are characterizing it. These temporary setbacks can really raise public awareness. You just have to get out there and get your message out. And so it can actually end up being working in our favor in the long run.
Yeah, exactly, and that's really the approach that we're taking. You guys probably heard that Flavour Art is here in town with us. They flew in here on Monday afternoon to spend the week with our group. And the gentleman that's here is the head marketing manager for Flavour Art. So he and I are spending a lot of time discussing public relations and marketing. One of the decisions I've come to just yesterday actually is the expansion of the Utah Vapors Group to encompass the entire state rather than just kind of the Salt Lake City area. So we're going to have a northern arm, we're going to have a southern arm, and then we'll have kind of the Salt Lake group. And we're going to really put our efforts together and start designing and getting word out on public relations. Did any of you guys happen to catch VP Live last night on the Flavour Art announcement?
Actually, you know what? I'm not sure if you know, but they broadcast from my studio here. So,
okay.
I was in a CASA board meeting in the other room, and I sort of heard it. I haven't seen. They put the. Normally, I watch it like first thing in the morning or later in the day, or last night. But being that they ran as late as they did, Jamie didn't upload the YouTube, so I catch pieces of it. I did see it on there, but yeah, that's huge, man. That's great that you got the guy from. And I heard we were actually talking about it in the CASA board meeting. Some of the testing they're doing. I think that's another. That could be another big thing for us if they get some testing done and on the effects and cause and effect of e-liquid. I mean, that's fantastic. But
yeah, it's going to be really good. I mean, what they're doing is they're launching. You've probably heard of the Clearstream project that they have that tests the liquids. What they're doing is launching another branch of that called Clearstream Air. And they're going to be doing a study of air quality, basically closing in a room with a bunch of vapors in there and testing the air quality, testing surface particulates. Then they'll be comparing it against tobacco smoke in the same type of environment. And then they will also draw a comparison against the outdoor air quality over in Milan during their rush hour traffic.
Cool. Very cool.
Excellent.
So it's good to see, man, that they're, listen, they sort of came out of nowhere with these tests, but they're obviously a company that has been doing well with electronic cigarette flavors and all. I know that wasn't their original bag, but it's great to see that they're putting some of their profits back into the industry. It's refreshing.
Yeah, in fact, they've changed their entire business model now. They've gone from primarily a food flavoring company to an e-cigarette flavoring company. Just because of the trend in the market. They also, the CEO, I spoke to him actually this morning on Skype.
That's Max, right?
Yeah, Max.
Yeah.
And they have a very strong desire to do what's right in the industry. Not necessarily what's right financially, but they feel that they owe it to the vaping community globally to provide this data to help everyone.
Again, and again, I repeat, it's refreshing to see that a company isn't, just about grabbing the first quick profit and, running out the door with it. It's great to see that they're turning around and giving back to the community. That's, I actually, if that Marco guy's around, I got a bone to pick. They overcharged me on a VAT tax like a couple months ago. If he's around here, tell him I want to get him hand him the headset.
Who's that?
Marco.
Oh, Marco.
Yeah. Tell him he overcharged me for VAT tax on my last order, and I need a refund.
He's complaining you overcharged him on taxes, and he wants a refund.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm just kidding. Marco, how you doing? Welcome.
Why?
Welcome to the USA. Thank you for your...
Let me hand the headset over to him because it's too noisy in here, so we've got it on earpiece. 1 second.
Cool. I think Leaford knows a little bit of Italian.
Hi.
Hey, cosa dici? Come si va?
Bene, benissimo. Parlo italiano.
Good. That's all I know how to say, unfortunately,
Okay.
but I grew up like by an Italian neighborhood. But listen, I was just talking to Aaron, and from me as a vendor and the community, I'm sure. Thank you for what you're doing. Thanks for coming over and taking the time to do what you're doing. It's great. We're saying that we're pleased that you've taken the initiative to put some time and money back into this industry. It needs it. We're happy that you're doing that and you're not just running out the door with the first quick profit. So thank you.
We have a policy.
Listen, go like this. Boom. Go like that. Oh, never mind. Go ahead. All right. I'm sorry.
We have a policy in our company. We don't like easy cash. We like to do something hard and try to have a better image of us, a better side, because community in Italy and also in Europe love us, and we need to give something back to community. We cannot bring all the money in our pocket and say, thank you guys, thank you, we're going away, we are making our own business. No, it's not our policy. We talked with Aaron and he said us about the Utah problem, and we said, why can why we cannot help Utah? It's far away from us, but it's a big problem, and it can be a bigger problem far away. If in the U.S., so futuristic country, something like that happens, it's ready. So we have to fight with us. We are far away from you, but we need to support you because we believe in the Utah problem, and we are trying to do something. We cannot do everything, but what we can do, we will do it. We done the Clearstream project. We have a staff of scientific person, medical person. So why we cannot use it to do something easier, like putting someone in a room and analyze the air? Is basically is not so difficult. We have the money, we can do this. So why we can't? It's simple. Sorry for my English. I don't know if you understand what I said, but
Doing fine, Marco.
okay, thank you. So you're welcome, and we hope that this study will help Utah and will help the United States, and also we help the world, because this problem is not only user related. I'm sure that soon this problem will be worldwide. So we have to take this kind of stuff in time, because we can block it. We can give to governor some proof that he is telling bullshit. It's simple. Okay.
Cool. It's and again,
I'd like to join Drew and give you my thanks as well. Anybody who's followed me on ECF, and especially in the ECF Off Topic forum, knows I'm a big science booster, a science enthusiast, and I love data. And off the broadcast, I'd like to get your email address so we can talk more about the studies you're doing.
Sure.
But you're adding valuable information to the body of scientific evidence that's growing slowly, but it is growing. We're participating right now in a study called the Prescott Seminar. I don't know if you've been included in the emails that he's been sending out, but he's been sending them out to a lot of different companies. Go ahead.
I believe that we was not included in the list.
Okay. Well, I'll be happy to send you my copies in exchange for your studies. But the evidence of safety and effectiveness is growing, and as it grows, it will be harder and harder for bans like Utah to stand.
Sure. Sure.
So we need more data, and God, I'm an atheist, but I'll still say the phrase, God bless you. For your efforts in that regard.
We will bring you all the data that you want. We have a scientific team, so we can use it. It's simple. We use our scientific team every day, so it's not a big deal to have some easier exam for something that is more useful than maybe Clearstream. Clearstream is useful to see if a flavor adds to a cell, a living cell. But if you cannot vape, it's useless. So we are focusing our attention. It's here. Or it's ring.
Must be their sign.
sorry about that, guys.
Yes.
That's okay. I'm going to step away for just a moment. My bird is going crazy with noise. So
Yeah, beat that bird.
Yeah, and in case anybody's curious, that this isn't Mike. Mike is still in the U.S., unfortunately.
Yeah, I was going to tell a story about that, but again, we just experienced a little glitch in the probably broke everybody's ears. But again, Marco, it's definitely a pleasure to speak to you, and
Thank you, guys, and sorry for the bad word, but
No, listen, it's okay. It's okay. I missed it completely. But
okay.
again, thank
Italians
you
are very
for
naughty people. They're very, very bad people.
But thank you again for your contribution, man. It's great,
welcome,
and
guys.
I don't want to sound like a broken record, but from what I understand, you're going to be traveling on to Chicago.
Yes, sure. I'm going to Chicago on March 26th to
Excellent.
attend the Vape Bash.
Excellent.
So we can have a nice talk if you are here too.
Absolutely, I'll definitely be there, and I'll make it a point to come up and shake your hand and
Oh, thank you, guys.
and meet you. And listen, we'll forget about the VAT tax overcharge on that last order. I'll overlook it this time, but just don't let it happen again. If you could talk to the people, back in the company about shorting me on the VAT taxes, that's fine. But no, seriously, I love your product. I've used your product from almost when I originally opened, so it's good quality product that you're distributing there, and thank you again.
Thank you, guys, and enjoy the Vape Fest, the World Vape Fest. We are enjoying us a lot, so vape on, and
Cool.
we will see you in Chicago.
Cool.
Okay. Bye, guys. Thank you.
Okay, I'm trying to bring in, I think I got New York on here. I had him for a minute. I don't know what happened to him. I guess we dropped him. Excellent, Aaron. Seems like a very nice guy, man. Very, I think that's a big win. Listen, that's the good job you did on securing them folks, man. How'd you trick them into coming over there anyway?
It was dumb luck more than anything. I'm not opposed to whoring myself and the group out to try and get some samples for all the vapors out here, and I just happened to send something over there, and Marco and I started talking, and for about the last 3 months, I think, he and I have been swapping emails about every day, talking about the air quality studies, talking about the vape meets and everything else, and all of a sudden he just sprung, hey, I'm coming over.
Good job, man.
So yeah, it's really awesome, and I think it's really good that he'll be out there at Vape Bash to hang out with everybody out there. I think it'll be a benefit to all angles.
Absolutely. All right, we're bringing in New York from the Whiskey Ward. These guys are wild. What's up, Jamie?
What up, Drew?
What's going on, brother? We're online with St. Louis. We got a four-way stream going here. We got St. Louis, Aaron in Utah, you from New York. There's Clickbang Radio, Russ Wishtart, and we got Leaford from Shenzhen, China on board. So what's good? Are you converting a lot of New Yorkers over there or what?
The party just started over here, Drew. We got here about
Yeah, it sounds like you're getting down over there too. Oh no, that might be somebody else.
That's Utah, man.
Yeah, Utah's
Rocking out
throwing
here.
down, man.
Here, I'll mute our side, guys.
So what's good, brother?
that setup was really complete. Good, man. We got the top papers over there. Pool happening. Oh, your carton. We got disposables by the carton over here.
Excellent. Are you converting anybody?
Not yet, but we will.
Cool.
Yeah, man. How's the broadcasting going?
Very well, man. Very well. So far, just minimal little glitches and getting the hang of running the system.
Nice.
What's happening is we're being simulcast. So here's us down at the bottom. Then there's some other
That's
group.
Juki.
There's Lever down there. And so we're kind of freezing up a little bit. But there's a delay.
Yeah,
So
I got a big
looked-
delay with St. Louis. That's the only. I know there's no way to fix that.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Hello? we're here.
Hello, how's it going? Everybody's saying hello back at you.
I mean, look, I told you we're just starting, so hold on. We've got all over the place. Everybody say hello. Say.
Hi.
Awesome. Could you get them to give a big round of applause for Vapor Trails TV in the UK? Can you do that?
What, you want us to applaud? You want St. Louis to applaud for Vapor Trails?
We want St. Louis to applaud Vapor Trails and the UK for their participation in World Vaping Day.
Okay, so do you just want us to say yay?
Yeah, say yay UK. Yay UK Vapor Trails. And jump up and down and stuff.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yay UK. Can we do that? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay UK.
Awesome. we got a live stream going over there, so and Dave Dorn from Hi-Fi Stud was extremely helpful this week, helping me out. All right, now I want, since you got him, and say yay Jamie at the Whiskey Ward.
Oh, we love the Whiskey Ward. Okay. Can we just, well, is it only Jamie at the Whiskey Ward?
No, but Jamie's like the one Jamie's the one who gave me all this help and built this fine system for me. But you can. Okay,
well, what if we just?
He's actually the only one that can hear you, so we'll tell him that you said something different. But you can actually say "Yay, Jamie."
Okay. Well, that just sounds kind of stupid.
Okay, I agree.
Okay, what about if we say "Yay, Whiskey Ward"?
Okay, say "Yay, Whiskey Ward."
Okay, we've got another request, people. Yay, Whiskey Ward. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Yay, Whiskey Ward. Oh, that was pathetic. Okay. Whiskey Ward. Whiskey Ward.
Put the camera on him so we can see him.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Yay, Whiskey Ward.
Awesome.
Okay, so we're done with that.
All right. But that was good, Juki. That was a well-concerted effort there and we're appreciative. So you guys are having fun. You are winding it up, right?
Yeah, we St. Louis always brings the awesome. We've just got the best people around. Absolutely.
Cool.
Okay, I'm going to get back to my party.
All right, party it up, man. Get one for me.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Make them pay.
I have to say that I really envy all of you in the States and in the UK that are able to gather in groups and enjoy and celebrate vaping together. As a vapor here in China, I sometimes feel kind of lonely. It's going to be a long time before vaping really takes off in China. They don't have the same restrictions against smoking indoors. They don't have the same sort of societal pressure to quit. And probably the biggest factor is just that cigarettes are so cheap here. You can get a pack of cigarettes for the equivalent of about 30 cents.
Right.
So it's going to be a long time before vaping takes off in China.
Right.
Even at the factories here, I couldn't get any excitement about World Vaping Day. They hadn't even heard about it.
Right. And you know, the crazy thing about China is they probably smoke twice as much as us.
Oh, yeah.
And they smoke everywhere. There's like very few places that you see that you can't just whip out a cigarette, like elevators, wherever. So it's and what are there like? I think there's as many men smokers there as there are total smokers here, or something like that. Like the numbers, I think, but I'm probably
I don't know the
messing
numbers
up
specifically, but that sounds about right from what I've seen.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to see if we can get somebody else on here. We'll try and get a CASA representative in here if I can. Leaford, by the way, thanks for hanging in here with me. Thanks for covering me.
Here till the end. But
Ron Ward, are you there?
I need to check.
Can you hear me now? Ron Ward. He's being shy. Ron Ward's being shy. He's not answering. That's CASA's legal director. Give me 2 minutes, Ron. We got a standing ovation. Big round of applause here for you. Come on in. All right, we're going to go back to Laurel. We're going to see how Laurel's doing in Florida. If we can. It don't look so good on Laurel, and we'll pause that and wait and see if we can get back to her later. I thought Rollygate was going to jump into your pocket there, pal. He liked you. He was happy to see you, Leifert.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Nice talking to him. He's one of those that I'm familiar with from the forums, but we haven't interacted a whole lot. So it really was nice to talk to him. If you can get him back, I'd like to ask him a bit about the forums and how they've developed. Because I remember, back in the old days when it was Smokey Joe.
Smokey Joe, yeah.
Running it himself. The Rolly came in after I started working in the industry and just didn't quite have the same time to spend on the forums as I used to before that. So it'd be really nice to talk to him a bit about how the forum has grown and developed, because I'm sure he's got some great stories to tell.
Hello. Hello, David. We can't see your camera, brother, but you're typing in Chinese. How's it going?
David Yang.
Oh, it's too dark.
It's early here, right? Can you hear me, David?
Get the lights on.
Okay.
Hey, David.
He went to put the lights on. For those of you who are watching, this is David Yang from Eastmall International in Shenzhen, China. He's a good friend of mine who, just while he's busy, I'll just fill you in. I went to China a couple years ago, and I went to the Hello cigarette factory, electronic cigarette factory there, and there was a gentleman there that I met, and I had no intentions of meeting with David, and his name came up in the conversation, and he said, "Well, are you going to go see David while you're here?" And I said, "Nah, he's been telling me he's got like a factory there. I don't think he really even has one. I think he's one of these trader guys." And he goes, "Oh no, he's got a factory there, a former partner of ours, and he actually left and started his own factory." So I got sick that night, very sick. I don't know. I came down with some kind of bird flu or something. I think somebody fed me a bird, and I don't know what it was, but I came down with like an overwhelming flu, and I called David on Skype, and I said to him, "Hey, how's it going?" He said, "Good, how are you?" He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm in China." And he said, "No, you're not." And I said, "Yeah, I'm in China." And he said, "Well, where are you?" And I told him, I typed in, that's better, David. I can see you better with your back not, there you go. Now we can see you very clearly. So I said to David, I'm in the Kaijai Hotel. And he said, "No, you're not." And I said, "Yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm in the Kaijai." So he said, "What room number are you in?" And I told him the room number, man, and the phone rang. And from that point on, he came to my hotel the next day, picked me up, took me, and everywhere I went, I never hired another driver, translator. I've been to China since then, another time. I never paid for another driver. He picks me up from the airport. The guy is an amazing, honorable guy who's got a very interesting story. He's been in the e-cig industry from day one. from when it originally took off. And I just wanted to introduce you to him. It's David Yang from Eastmall International. So, David, how are you this morning, pal? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Hi, everyone.
Perfect. We're currently streaming. I don't know if you can see it, but we have Leaford on over in China. We have we have a live stream going to the UK, to England, on Vapor Trails TV. We have a live stream running from Utah in the United States, which is the west coast of the United States, or Midwestern. We have St. Louis streaming live. And these are all live vape meets where people are getting together and partying and talking about World Vaping Day. So, David, I'm extremely excited to have you on. As you know,
Yeah, I feel very excited.
So, David, this is what I really want you to convey, because a lot of people don't know it, but you have an amazing story as to how you came about in your business, and I want to talk a little bit about that.
I started this e-cigarette business since 2008.
And how
Before I do the e-cigarettes business, I was selling the hookah. It's another smoke.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know whether you know the hookah.
Yes, we do.
Hookah.
We do.
Yeah.
In the USA, they use the hookah for the marijuana, mostly.
Yeah.
But
in 2007, I think I started the hookah for about 3 months. In USA, many people use the hookah, the tube, to smoke drugs.
Yes.
And, so that's why hookah business is no good.
All right.
Then one of my friends, one of my classmates said, let's try e-cigar. The first time I've tried is e-cigar. So I tried the e-cigar, and I met a customer from Lebanon.
Australia?
I think he is in this business for about 1 month. So he introduced me to this e-cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to know more about the products, and I talk a lot to. At that time, I talk a lot to Kanger.
Right.
And Bogue.
Right, and Bogue was smaller then, yeah.
Yeah, at that time Bogue is about 50 workers.
Right.
And they're together with Decan.
Yeah. Now, was Joy in business at that time? What was Joytech doing then?
Joytech was a trader at that time.
Right, they worked for Kanger, right?
It's a very small factory in another place.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very small, and no, actually, at that time, no 510. So Joytech at that time is not a technology, not a brand name.
Right, I remember that. I remember, and Leaford remembers that when you couldn't give a 510 away. 510 was not a popular device then.
Oh, remember what they had before that? They had the they were the ones that came out with the Kiss box, which was the first manual button battery, and if you remember, it had actually a removable switch. The switch stage and the battery stage were separate.
Right.
So you could swap back and forth between a manual and an auto depending on which you prefer.
Right, I remember that now. I remember that. It was the Janty Kiss box.
With Janty. Then they came out with the Janty fog machine, I'm thinking. I might be wrong on that.
Yeah, it is Kiss box.
Yeah, but after the Kiss box, they came out with one Janty fog machine, I'm thinking. Or the Fogger, something like that.
Fogger.
Which was a very small one, like a micro cig. And then the 510, and that's when Janty really kind of took off.
Right.
Yeah, as far as I know, the Vogue, one of the partner is together with Joytech, and the menu switch was invented by one of the European customers.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ganti.
No, not Genti. Sendesa.
No? Oh, Sedanta.
Yes.
That's right. They have the manual.
Sendesa
That's right.
invented this idea, and then Genti branded it.
Ah.
Yeah. I remember the
So
Sedanta.
that's
Sedanta
why-
was actually the highest quality pen style that I ever found.
Yeah, that's
Excellent.
why one of the partner left Joytech and joined Vogue.
Ah.
And then that's why Sendesa get all the products not from Joytech, but from Vogue at that time.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So they have very bad relationship. The two Chinese, they have very bad relationship. And one guy I think is his customer, Sendesa invent the menu switch, but the other guy think Noodle already branded it. It belongs to Luda, So this is the story what I have been told.
Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds about
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, and I was at that time. I remember my when I first really selling the e-cigarette was in the e-cigarette forum, and I know the Chinese who is a representative of Sendesa. He feels so angry, so he gave me the menu switch.
Right.
So on the forum, you can check that when I first sell the menu switch, Luda said he has the rights. He will send me the lawyers, something like that.
Right.
And
right.
and the first that was a little scared. Then I called the supplier. I said, "What happened? I just want to sell in the e-cig. I do not want troubles."
Right.
And then that's why he told me the story. He said, "No worry, you can just sell this. No one will give you any trouble, and we can give you any evidence if somebody give you the trouble." That's the reason I sell the menu switch. And then little by little, I think this business is really good. So I first start the trader. In about 2009, I partnered with one of the new cigarette factory, and it failed. I left that in about 10 months. So last year, I started a partnership with another guy in
And
Zhuhai, which is not in Shenzhen.
What company was that? Was that Hello? The company that failed?
No, it's not Hello, but
Oh, still around.
has very close with Hello. It's not really partnership.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't sign any contract, but with another factory, we signed the contract, but it already failed.
Right, right. And
So
that was
later on,
before you were working with Hello?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah, because that's right around the time when I met you, when you just had stopped working with Hello. So I'm just trying to get my head wrapped around it. But go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, when for Hello, because I have them to make a copy of Eagle for me, but all this rights belongs to me because I invent all the money to buy all the raw material of these products.
Right, you were
we
the
call it
investor
River.
of the money, right?
Yeah, we call it River, and this name actually is named by Dankery from Australia, my colleague.
D. Carey.
Yeah, D. Carey. Yeah.
Yes, yes. And that's what I was asking you about today. Now she's still with you. She works on your forum in the ECF, right? She pretty much runs
she's
your.
very good.
Yes,
very good.
Yes, and she's been around a long time as well. I'm sure Leaford remembers D. Carey from the GG forum and back in the day. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And in about 5, I start with business with them in May, and in October, his girlfriend, hello, the boss, Mr.
Lisa.
Lin.
Lisa?
His girlfriend
Yeah.
emailed, he Googled Riva in the website, but all the people, all the suppliers, all the sellers who is selling Riva, and she tells them, actually she is the real factory, and I'm just a trader, and from that day, they stopped sending me the products. And that's why she steals all my all my customers.
Yeah. Well,
And,
she didn't steal me, pal.
Yeah.
She tried. They were actually nice to me. They brought me. That was the night that they were the ones that told me to contact David when I was in China and I was sick, and they brought me a sweater and some tea to my hotel in China.
Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the next day David picked me up, and I have never talked to them again because he told me the story about what was behind the whole thing. But go ahead. So.
Yeah, it really gave me a big trouble because all my big reseller, all my big customers goes there, and then I have to. That's why I have to set up another factory as soon as possible. But to be honest, at that time quality is low because I really don't know how to make an e-cigarette. I know how to sell, but I really don't know how to make it. I have no engineer.
Right.
That's why within a period after that, the quality control is very bad, and I feel sorry for all my all my customers, and each time. But one thing I think I'm doing good is no matter what problem we caused, we will be responsible for this. So that's why all my customers still work with us, and also I think, in my opinion, the people will know you if you are if you are a guy of some kinds. People will know you after some time. So later on, his customer goes back to me again. Some of his customer goes back to me again.
Yeah, well, I know. Listen, I talked to a couple suppliers that they had, and really, it was, without naming somebody right out, but Cisco was purchasing from them as well, and their quality control just went terrible, and that was a popular battery. They were making the 1300 mAh Hello battery, and some of their batteries were really good. And I think it was Josh from eLiquid Planet. He got like 500 kits, and like 400 of them were bad. It was really, really bad. Quality control he got, and I was lucky I didn't get.
I know he's buying. He never buy from this side. He buys from another supplier. And the other supplier is, it's crazy. He never gives you good products. He just gives you half and half.
Right.
Half good batteries, and then half batteries are returned ones.
Yeah.
Are returned from others, from some other big big customers. Then they will not improve those returned ones, and they will just ship it out to other buyers.
Right. And you've explained it. I'll tell you, I know for a fact that there's been a lot of the customers that went to him will not deal with him anymore. I know of at least 3 right off of the top of my head that would never done any business with him since then. I don't know if are they still open, or are they still in business?
They have a factory address. Like they have a floor, but no workers. Only sales engineer. He himself is an engineer.
Right. I remember that.
Yeah, but no workers. He buys products from others. He buys the River T, the F Eagle W from me, but
Right.
not directly from me, from
Right.
another Chinese trader.
Right.
He didn't buy directly from me, but from another Chinese trader.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, right now he's very, very, very small.
Right. So you're doing well, brother. That's good, right?
Yeah,
You're building
hard.
some.
I
You're
think
bringing
for
in
this
some.
business, I'm not just selling the products.
Right.
I think I focus more about the service and how to treat our customers. I think this is more important.
Right. Which is great. Which is good. It's one of the reasons why
Yeah, I thank you and thank all my other customers and friends. Actually, a lot of customers later on were very close friends like you and me. We may not do much more. We may didn't do a lot of business, but we really enjoy the friendship.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, each time when you come here, when other customers come here, they will ask me to, like, I want to go to other factories to check. Then I will just drive them download. I will show the way, and they go to the factory. They talk themselves. Then I just take care of the daily life for them, so they feel very good.
Yeah.
And I feel happy.
You've definitely made my stay there completely seamless.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I thank you for this. You know, it's really enjoyable to stay with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So, all right, listen, we're going to bring, I'm going to bring somebody on. Stay there. David, you know what I'm fascinated with and always have been? I want to talk to you about your education and how.
Yeah, actually, this is a very long story.
Well, give us the fast version.
Okay, I learned English from a professor who is a professor from Princeton.
Mm-hmm. Princeton
He's a
University.
very kind guy, and after he retired, he went to China to volunteer to be a teacher, you know, in our school.
Right.
So he is 60. When I first met him, he needed an assistant. So I went to his apartment and said, I want to be your assistant, and I'd like to cook for you and do the daily things for you. All I want is I can speak English with you every day. He's very kind and he teach me English. Mm-hmm. And later on, when he makes speeches in the education schools every week, so I became the interpreter. So that's why I feel brave to speak English when I face other foreigners. So I learned English from him. I do thank him very much.
What was his name?
Carl Smith.
Carl Smith.
He's from Maryland.
Maryland, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been fascinated with that story, and there's a lot more to the story, and maybe sometime when we have you on, we'll get into that a little bit more. I think I might have just lost Leaford. You still there, Leaford? Still with us?
Yeah.
Okay, Leaford's taking a little break.
I had to step out for a moment.
No problem. We got you on. You're in there. All right,
so still in China?
Yes, Leaford's still in China. He's got a nice apartment. He was showing me around his apartment a little bit earlier. And actually, I'm going to be there, as you know, in a couple weeks. And let me see, what's the date? In about 2 more weeks. Yeah, I'm going to be there. 11. I'm excited. I can't wait to see you guys and hang out, man. Have dinner and all that good stuff.
My time.
I'm going to try and see if I can bring one of our friends in here. Listen, there's an interesting project going on here, David. And when I come to China, I'm going to bring some cameras and we're going to take some film of your factory and some of the other factories we visit. There's a film project going on here in the USA to introduce electronic cigarettes to the mainstream. And the guy who was
that's a very good idea, and I'd like to show you around of everything.
Yeah, it's going to be like a documentary, and the guy who's actually handling it, rather. Hold on, I'm trying to bring him in now, but I'm going to have to dump Utah for the time being.
Okay, no problem.
And the guy that I'm bringing in, his name is Link.
We are vapors, yeah.
We Are Vapors. It's a very cool project, and I'm going to try to bring him in right now. David, are you able to watch this on another stream? Could you ever get through to that or no?
No, I cannot watch it. I think because of the... I don't know why. Can Leifert watch it?
Yeah, Leifert is able to watch it.
Right now.
Link, how you doing?
Not too bad. Hold on a second. I got to figure out where my other screen is and mute it.
Okay. Can you hear him,
I can
David?
watch it.
Yes, I can
You mean
hear.
the screen?
Yeah, he's trying to watch
Hello?
the screen, Leifert. Yes.
There we go.
Uh-oh, we're losing Leifert. You there, Leifert?
I saw him blink.
Yeah, he's making faces. All right, let me change screens here. Okay, here we are. Leifert, you're breaking up a little bit.
I'm here.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, David is having an issue. He's unable to sign in to Justin TV to actually watch the stream.
Oh, well, I'm watching it on eCig.com, eCigTV.com/live. Maybe he'll have better luck there. I was able to do that with and without the VPN. But for Justin...